My surrounding claim is that the Mafia culture glorifies or promotes men to be successful only through fear and intimidation.
So what you're saying is that men that were involved in the Mafia are really not smart. They really don't know anything but fear, and that's how they earn money, that's how they become successful within that life. If you take the element of fear away, we're all a bunch of dummies.
That's absolutely not what I said.
Okay.
What I said is that your power is legitimized through intimidation and fear. And that if you took those away, you wouldn't actually have the so-called respect that you think that you have, right? What I'm saying is that it's not about servant leadership when it comes to the Mafia. It's not about the leadership components that we as law enforcement should be pushing for right now, which is that human aspect, the humility behind leadership. It's about fear and intimidation when it comes to the Mafia.
Don't you think that fear plays an element in almost any walk of life? And when you get to the mob, well, it's a little bit more serious because the consequences are more severe, because there is this big aura about the Mafia that you don't do the right thing, you're going to get killed. Okay, is that always so? Of course not. It's not the case at all. There are plenty of people in that life that never had to resort to fear or an intimidation to get their way. Never. So even though it's an element of that life, I think it's very wrong to say that if it wasn't for the element of fear, there wouldn't be success in that life. But I think what you're saying is that's one of the main reasons why we succeed in that life, because of fear. And I disagree with that, because it's not true. But in order to succeed in that life, and you're not violating the oath, it wasn't fear that allowed me to succeed in that life. It was having an understanding of the life, knowing how to use that life to benefit me in business, and where I had my success. So it's an element of fear in that life, like there is in other lives, except that the consequences are more severe. But what I'm saying is, fear doesn't cause you to be a success in that life. To me, it's understanding the life and knowing how to use it to benefit you in whatever it is you're trying to do.
So
Yes.
fear and intimidation are the basis of some of the leadership and the culture that is within the Mafia.
It's not the primary driving force, but yes, it is an element, and some people do use that, yes. But what I disagree with is it's that fear that made the life successful. There's a lot of guys in that life that if they have chose to go in the legitimate world, they would have been brilliant and very successful. Trust me. You know, no other organization has thrived like we had during that. And I'm not bragging and I'm not glorifying, I'm just telling the truth. And the ones that succeeded, they did it because of their brains and their determination.